Welcome to Crypto, the future of money. I'm Lucas, your ticket to explore the exciting world of digital currency. Fast, secure, and revolutionary, crypto is changing the way we think about money. Let's embark on this thrilling journey together. Join me as we unravel the secrets of this incredible digital revolution. What is Bitcoin? Bitcoin is a new kind of money. It was created in 2009 by a person or group of people named Satoshi Nakamoto. Satoshi Nakamoto wanted to create a currency that was decentralized. This means that it would not be controlled by any one person or organization. Bitcoin is secure. It is almost impossible to counterfeit or steal. Bitcoin is digital. It is stored on computers, not in paper or coins. Bitcoin is fast and easy to use. Transactions can be completed in seconds. Bitcoin is still in its early stages, but it has the potential to change the way we think about money. Bitcoin is also secure. It's almost impossible to counterfeit or steal. How does Bitcoin work? Bitcoin works on a system called blockchain. Blockchain is a public ledger that records all Bitcoin transactions. New transactions are added to the blockchain through a process called mining. Miners use powerful computers to solve complex mathematical equations. The first miner to solve the equation receives a reward of Bitcoin. The blockchain is designed to be secure. It's difficult to change or manipulate the blockchain. This makes Bitcoin very difficult to counterfeit or steal. Bitcoin is a new and exciting way to think about money. It's decentralized, secure, and easy to use. Let's consider the pros and cons of Bitcoin. Pros: decentralization. Imagine a bank. It's a place where people keep their money safe. But what if the bank was hacked? Or what if the government decided to take all your money? Bitcoin is decentralized. This means that it is not controlled by any one person or organization. It is controlled by a network of computers all over the world. This makes Bitcoin safer than traditional currencies. If one computer is hacked, it won't affect the rest of the network. Bitcoin is also more democratic than traditional currencies. Anyone can mine Bitcoin, and anyone can use Bitcoin. Security. Bitcoin is very secure. It is almost impossible to counterfeit or steal. This is because Bitcoin uses a blockchain. The blockchain is a public ledger that records all Bitcoin transactions. The blockchain is very secure because it is encrypted. This means that it is very difficult to hack. Bitcoin is also very transparent. Anyone can view the blockchain and see all Bitcoin transactions. Speed of transactions and low fees. Bitcoin transactions can be completed in seconds. This is much faster than traditional bank transfers, which can take days or even weeks. The Lightning Network is the reason for this. Lightning Network makes Bitcoin transactions faster and cheaper. The Lightning Network is a new way to send Bitcoin. It uses a network of computers to make transactions happen quickly and easily. This means that you can send Bitcoin to your friends or family in seconds, and you won't have to pay high fees. This makes Bitcoin ideal for online payments. You can buy or sell goods or services with Bitcoin instantly. Portability. Bitcoin can be stored and transferred electronically, which makes it a convenient and easy-to-use currency. This portability can be a benefit for people who need to send or receive money quickly and easily, regardless of their location. Limited supply. There will only ever be 21 million Bitcoins created. This limited supply could make Bitcoin a valuable asset in the future, as it becomes increasingly scarce. However, it is important to note that the value of Bitcoin is volatile and could fluctuate significantly in the future. Cons. Volatility. Imagine a roller coaster. It goes up and down very quickly. Bitcoin is volatile. This means that its price goes up and down very quickly. This can be risky for investors. If the price of Bitcoin goes down, you can lose money. Bitcoin is also difficult to use as a currency because of its volatility. You don't know how much something will cost tomorrow, so it's hard to make plans. Regulations. Governments are still figuring out how to regulate Bitcoin. This can be uncertain for users. They don't know what rules and regulations will apply to Bitcoin in the future. Regulations could also make it harder for people to use Bitcoin. For example, governments could tax Bitcoin transactions or ban Bitcoin altogether. Energy consumption. Bitcoin mining uses a lot of energy. This is because miners need to use powerful computers to solve complex mathematical equations. This energy consumption can be harmful to the environment. Some people think that Bitcoin's energy consumption is a serious problem. They believe that Bitcoin should find ways to reduce its energy consumption. Drugs and illegal activities. Bitcoin has been used to facilitate illegal activities, such as drug trafficking and money laundering. This is because Bitcoin is anonymous. It's difficult to track who is sending or receiving Bitcoin. This association with illegal activities has damaged Bitcoin's reputation. Some people believe that Bitcoin is a dangerous currency that should be banned. The future of Bitcoin. Bitcoin is a new and exciting technology, and it's hard to say what the future holds for it, but there are a few things that we can be sure of. First, Bitcoin is becoming more and more accepted by institutions. More and more businesses are starting to accept Bitcoin as payment, and more governments are starting to regulate Bitcoin. Second, new technologies are being developed that could make Bitcoin even more useful. For example, some people are working on ways to make Bitcoin transactions faster and cheaper. Others are working on ways to make Bitcoin more secure. Third, Bitcoin could have a significant impact on traditional financial systems. For example, Bitcoin could make it easier and cheaper for people to send money internationally. It could also make it easier for people to invest in new businesses. Of course, there are also some challenges that Bitcoin faces. One challenge is volatility. The price of Bitcoin can fluctuate wildly, which can make it risky to invest in. Another challenge is regulation. Governments are still trying to figure out how to regulate Bitcoin, and this could create uncertainty for businesses and investors. Finally, there are concerns about energy consumption and the use of Bitcoin for illegal activities. Bitcoin mining requires a lot of energy, and some people worry that this could have a negative impact on the environment. Others worry that Bitcoin could be used to facilitate illegal activities, such as drug trafficking and money laundering. Overall, the future of Bitcoin is uncertain. But it's clear that Bitcoin is a powerful technology with the potential to revolutionize the way we think about money. Personal opinion. The negatives of Bitcoin are just claims of people who don't understand it. Volatility. Yes, there is volatility, but that's because Bitcoin is still a small asset. As more capital flows into Bitcoin from institutions, commodities, and countries, its volatility will gradually decrease. So yes, there is volatility, it is large, but it is temporary. Regulations. There are still no regulations for Bitcoin. The approval of a Bitcoin ETF is expected, and it is increasingly necessary to have regulations, which I believe will help institutions and countries to be calm about their capital. I believe this will be good for Bitcoin in the near future. Energy consumption. Miners who need energy, electricity to mine Bitcoin are currently a serious business involving huge capital. An ordinary person could not mine Bitcoin profitably. Since this is a business, it strives for higher profits, which are possible with lower electricity prices. Where can you find electricity that is cheap enough to make mining profitable? There are several ways. Since this is a mobile business, you move the miners to where the electricity is cheaper, even the country. 1. Near a power plant. Each power plant needs a certain amount of energy to maintain the required consumption during peak hours, but when it does not need that amount, it is forced to discard it, and at that moment, companies for mining take advantage. They buy electricity at a pittance and mine during hours that are not peak, and in peak hours they turn off. 2. At volcanoes, an example is the project in El Salvador. 3. At landfills, methane is formed from the decomposition of biological waste, and Bitcoin miners have found a way to generate electricity from this methane, thus their electricity is almost free. Drugs and illegal activities. Just Google what percentage of illegal activities are associated with Bitcoin and what percentage are associated with fiat currencies. You can also check how much fines banks pay each year for being involved in illegal activities. Do all drug cartels use Bitcoin or fiat currencies? It is simply absurd to think that this is a problem with Bitcoin. It is a tool, and as such can be used for good or evil. Thanks for watching. I hope you found this tutorial helpful. If you have any questions, please leave a comment below, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more tutorials like this one.